Hi, this is Pallavi Verma, and in my previous video we have discussed what is thread, how we can implement it, and how threads are independent and how we can use its methods. So in this video we will see how we can override this start method. So let's get started. So I already have this class with me and it is extending class thread. So as I said, I need to override this start method. So what I'll do is unnecessary code. I will comment that all I have already explained in my previous video. So get priority also, yeah, and I will comment out this display also. Now I will override the start method, so it would be public void start. And right now what I'll do is I will give the log here. So it's say inside start method. So as per the property of start, it should always invoke this run method whenever I trigger this. So will this call it? So no, it will not at all call this run method. Yes. So let's try and I will tell you the reason why. So if you see, it is just calling your this start method, and why it is happening, because this start will be considered as your local start, not your thread class start method. Because the moment you call this start method, JVM will go inside your class and it will check whether this class has this start method or not. So it will say yes, I have this start method with me, and control will not at all go inside your thread class. So it would be considered as your local one, not your thread class. Anyway, we have overridden also, but it will be considered as it's your local one. So how we can achieve it? How we can make a call to the run method? So if I do like run like this, if I call like this, so this is not at all the correct way. When we are preferring this thread concept, when we are extending the thread class, so this is not at all a good way to call your run method, because you are misusing this thread concept by overriding this, and after overriding, if you do like this, then it would be a misuse of your thread concept. So how we can achieve it? So yes, we can achieve it using the super keyword. So what I need to do is I need to use super.start. So the moment I do super.start, so what will happen? The thread class, thread object will call this thread method, and when I call this super.start, which means we are referring to our parent class, which is thread, and it will go inside this thread and check whether it has this start method or not. So yes, it has this start method. So first it will call this start method, and as per the property of the start method of thread class, it will definitely invoke our run method. So let's run it. So if you see, it is calling our run method as well, because run method is containing the current thread inside run method which we are getting. So this is the way when you have to override your start method and you need to call it. So this is the way you can call it. So the thread is really a big and vast concept. So I will upload the other videos as well. So stay connected.